Hey guys, Tater here, and welcome to another scripting tutorial video. In this video I'm going to take a look at how to make a skill tree or a player skill points system. It would pretty much be like in Fallout games. You'd have strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck for your special. Or like in Skyrim, you would have your whole magic trees and your combat trees and stuff. And to do this, it's two menus and then however many skills you put in those menus. You could have one menu if you only have like 3 or 4 skills. And then I made an example spell that runs based off of the skill. So to start, we just need a menu. And you'll notice it's got menu, and then in the brackets it says skill points, colon, and then a space. And then in more brackets it says history, colon, skill point. What that pretty much does is, it will, when you open the skill, it will say skill points, colon, and then however many histories of skill points that you have. The next section will be for the option. So, the option, it's got a space, colon, space, because I haven't actually written which skill I'm going to use yet. But here is where you would put like magic, or you would put intelligence, you'd put your restoration, whatever. So for this one I'm just going to put strength. And then over here where it says history, you would put strength, because, or STR for short, so you don't have to type the whole thing. What this pretty much does is it says, okay, your strength, and then how many points you have of STR, which would mark how many strength you have. And then over here you would make the menu specific with like a STR menu. That way you know that there's a strength menu. And this way the script would run the strength menu if you and then it would check if you had a skill point. If you did, it would give you a STR point, take off a skill point, and then the number right here that was a 0, it would change to a 1. So that allows you to get skill points. And you can do that for as many different skills as you want. This whole brackets of strength, history, strength menu. And then if you need another menu, all you have to do is put like more skills or next page or something in the first bar. Like this. I'd put 2 spaces and an arrow so it's kind of different. And then you do skills menu 2 for the alias. As you can see right here, it's skills menu 1. Or it's just skills menu. And then the next menu, it's the same thing except for it's more. Except for instead of more, I put back for the second one. And then the last script that you need is the skill. This takes away the skill point and adds a history of the skill. So it first checks if you have a skill point, if you have 1 or more skill points. If you do, it also checks if you have under the maximum of the history for the skill. So like if you had a skill tree of 1 to 10, you would change that 100 there to a 10. But I want mine to 100 because it makes more room to grow. It allows you to assign skill points more precisely, because I'll be awarding like 5 or 10 instead of 1 at a time. And the XXXX would be where you put strength or something, STR. It would be wherever you want, whatever skill that you're picking. And then it checks, okay, do you have it gives you the history of whatever this was by +1, and it takes off 1 skill point history right here. And then it runs the script for skills menu 2, because this one was a script for skills menu 2. So this would be on the second page, so it brings you back to the page. That way you don't have to keep opening the menu. This could also be skills menu 1. It would open up the same menu over and over again. It's just ease of access. You don't need it, but it will come in handy when you've got like 7 skill points and you want to assign them all. Then it also checks, okay, do you have a skill point or more available, and are you equal to or greater than the max out? Then it'll say, okay, your strength is already maxed out, which it won't give you a skill. It won't take a skill point and it won't give you any more strength because you're already at the full. Then it runs the menu again, because if you're doing this, you probably have a skill point, so it shoots you back there. Again, this one, skills menu 1 to skills menu 2, whatever menu you're going for, they've got to be the same. And then it also checks, do you not have a skill point? If you don't, it'll notify them you don't have a skill point. And then that's all you need to do to make the skill system, the skill point system. And then there's an example spell here, which pretty much you would have your normal if they have the mana amount and something intersects, but I added if they have a history of a certain skill is above 10, then it does a script. And then I also checked if it's above 10 and they don't have the mana, it says they don't have enough mana. And then I lastly checked if they are not that level, then it says you must be level something to cast. So this kind of script looks hard. It's really, really easy to do. And let's see what you guys can come up with on your skill menu. I hope to find a lot of these scripts going around when I world hop.